Has Alex Bowman announced his departure? Has Alex Bowman really decided to take an exit on NASCAR? After suffering a concussion at Texas Motor Speedway, Bowman has already missed 5 races, and his absence was pretty visible. But what happened now? Want to know? Hello Nascarians and welcome back to NASCAR Zone. But before we begin, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. So let's begin. Alex Bowman made it a priority to get back into the driver's seat of his number 48 Chevrolet. He could have just waited it out and done nothing. Why bother traveling across the country to watch the season's last episode when you haven't been able to watch it for the previous 5 weeks? What do we stand to gain from this? When it comes to Bowman, quite a bit. To begin, he was born and raised in Tucson, which is located approximately 125 kilometers southeast of here. Being able to get back behind the wheel at the racetrack that was essentially his home meant a lot to him. Second, the season finale 500 that aired on NBC and MRN on Sunday at 3 p.m. ET was the last race that his crew chief worked in his current role. He will no longer be using the pit box beginning in 2023. Bowman didn't want to end his career without competing in at least one more race with Greg Ives because they've had the most success together. He previously said that he had a goal to come back this year, which made him work really hard, and he was very responsible for what he was doing. Bowman said from the Phoenix Raceway Media Center on Saturday afternoon.
I mean, definitely a lot of nerves going into practice, right? Just not having driven a race car. I mean, I ran my sprint car a couple runs this week just to see how I felt and like make sure that I was feeling okay and to try to knock the rust off a little bit. But not having driven a cup car in quite a while, I was nervous, but felt good. Struggled a little bit. I feel like we were just tight and needed a little more pace, but I think we made some good changes and should have a good race car for tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. I think having a goal to come back this year kept me working really hard and really accountable for what I was doing. You know, I think if we would have said, we're going to take the rest of the year off, it would have been way easier to sit on my butt and not work as hard. So I think that was good for me and obviously, you know, a lot of motivation to come back with Greg. So, you know, definitely a lot of different emotions. We're obviously caught up and trying to run the best we can, but just trying to enjoy it and, you know, really happy for him and the next step in his career. And I don't know, he's standing behind you. I feel like y'all should go talk to him and give him some attention too. But yeah, just happy to be back with him.
Michael McDowell made the decision to make a significant move on Bowman. It is unknown whether Michael McDowell was aware that his teammate Todd Gilliland was on the outside of Bowman. However, Michael McDowell carried way too much speed into the corner and collided with Bowman as a result of this speed. What do you think happened at Phoenix Raceway was right or not? Let us know in the comments section below, and do subscribe to our channel for future updates. Bowman had already acknowledged that he was, without a doubt, experiencing nerves about returning to the game.
I mean, I think I knew that there was a possibility of that, right? Like, I knew what I felt when I crashed at Texas, but the weird thing was, and like the weird thing about concussion timelines is they're never really the same. And by Tuesday, I felt 100%, and I felt totally fine. So, you know, Wednesday, when it kind of hit me by the end of the day that I was hurting and having that pain in my eyes that turned into a headache, that was, you know, in my head, I'm like, that's not normal. You know, I had talked to some others that had been through similar things and kind of gathered the similarities were there. So I knew when I went to the doctor that it was a possibility. And yeah, they definitely identified it pretty quickly. Yeah, I think for me, having a goal to get back to was important as far as how hard I've had to work to get to this point. It was pretty difficult. I mean, it was 6 a.m. workouts every day, followed by another 9 a.m. workout every day. You know, I've worked really hard, and I think if I didn't have the possibility to get back this year, it would have been easier to kind of push those things off and not work as hard. But on top of that, the doctors have said that I'm 100%, right? So I think if there was any hesitation there, it would be different. But there was a lot of motivation to get back for a Phoenix race. You know, my last race with Greg as a crew chief, I didn't want to go out how Texas went with Greg, you know, and I don't want to sit all off season questioning it, right? Like I want to get back in the race car. So when the doctor said I was 100%, you know, I trust them. I'm going off of what they say, and I don't think there was any hesitation there, and they said I'm good to go. You know, I think Sunday, obviously I didn't feel good. Monday, I didn't feel great. But, you know, it was hard for me to like identify what was really going on, because typically Mondays after a race, when it's that hot, you know, you kind of feel bad anyway, dehydrated or whatever. Tuesday, I felt great. I made like 3 laps in a sprint car on Tuesday just for an ally deal, and I felt great through all that. Felt totally normal. Wednesday, I had like a crazy busy day, and by the end of the day, I was feeling pretty bad and felt really bad in front of screens and stuff like that. So that's when I kind of identified what was going on and went to see the doctors and went from there. But, you know, the recovery was definitely different from, I guess, what I would have assumed for concussions. Just, you know, I got back into my regular routine of training pretty quickly and just added things for my ocular and vestibular systems just to try to catch them back up. So it was a long process and a couple flights back and forth to Pittsburgh to see the guys up there. But everybody was super helpful. I got more text messages and advice than I knew what to do with, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I feel 100%. I've been training harder than ever for the last couple weeks, honestly. So probably in a better spot than I was before I crashed. But yeah, really excited to get back.
What thoughts do you have regarding Bowman's experience that he missed 5 races? Let us know in the comments section below. And do subscribe to our channel for future updates. Bowman described the first 2 weeks following this event as being particularly difficult and unpleasant.
Yeah, it wasn't that at all. You know, I feel like all the concussion symptoms that I would have, you know, heard of throughout my career, heard people talk about, like the nausea and stuff like that, I didn't have any of. I just had a lot of pressure in my eyes, almost like, you know, when your sinuses are plugged up or whatever, and you kind of get that sinus headache and that pressure behind your eyes. And I would get that from workouts or from any activities that I was busy. So that was the biggest thing that took a while. And
during the scrum, he was talking to Jerry Jordan of Kicking the Tires and told him,
yeah, definitely. I've talked to Kurt a lot. You know, a lot of the guys throughout the garage have been super helpful, and that's been really cool. You know, whether it's Kurt or Jeff Burton. Obviously, I've talked to Dale a lot. Kevin Harvick actually reached out a lot throughout the process and was really cool. So it was cool to see the support from, you know, the rest of the drivers. And obviously we don't want to see any of our peers in this situation. And, you know, I think there's a lot to be learned from everything that's happened, and, you know, hopefully nobody else has to go through it.
According to him, it took NASCAR 4 weeks after the event to reach out to him. But Steve Phelps was the one who did so, and he was grateful for that. Despite this, Bowman claims that you can only control what you can control, and his primary focus was the weekend's race on Phoenix Raceway on regaining his footing inside the cockpit. But that, unfortunately, turned into a bad incident for him. He collided with Michael McDowell and smashed the front of the number 48, dropping him from 15th place in Phoenix. This made him think he should continue in NASCAR or not. What do you think? Will Alex Bowman continue in NASCAR? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.